It was March 11th, 1 year ago, that changed everything. A global pandemic was officially declared, and students would have to learn from home. It became a red carpet moment when students could finally return to school. Now the focus is on making up for some of that lost time. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz visited Armstrong High School Thursday to announce a summer learning plan that will require legislative approval. CCX News reporter Pu Yang was there and filed this report.
Governor Tim Walz is urging the legislature to pass a $150 million package to help students who are struggling during the pandemic.
Families. And there's absolutely no excuse right now not to be working on this plan. It's too late, the end of May, to pass something for summer. The planning needs to happen right now.
The package includes proposals for school and learning, community-based learning opportunities, field trips, and hands-on learning, mental health supports, summer school for preschool, and college courses for graduating seniors. The urgency of passing this package now is so that schools can prepare for summer and address immediate needs of students.
Like other districts across the state, we have seen an enrollment decline this past year. We know that our students have struggled academically and socially and emotionally. Summer programming gives us an opportunity to begin to address the immediate needs of our students.
Because it's hard, and if you're doing it right, it's very emotionally draining. And I think thinking about everybody who's in this, a lot of what we're talking about in here is also mental health support.
The proposal is part of the governor's COVID-19 recovery budget, and he's giving the legislature a deadline of April 15th to pass it. Reporting in Plymouth, Pu Yang, CCX News.
COVID-19 vaccination sites are expecting busy weeks ahead as the next priority group gets the green light. Here again is Pu Yang to give us an update.
For Georgia Peterson, getting the COVID-19 vaccine came with nerves and excitement.
Relief. It's been very trying on everybody around and my family and everybody in the city.
Adding to that relief, Peterson says she received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Because I only have to do it once. I don't have to wait for 3 weeks or 4 weeks to get another one.
Doctors say you should continue wearing a mask and socially distance even after your final dose.
Only about 10% of Minnesotans have been vaccinated, and so the masking really comes important to continue.
Paul Krogh with North Memorial says it takes a couple of weeks for your body to build antibodies after the second dose of Pfizer and Moderna. Johnson & Johnson takes up to 28 days.
The state is over 70%. That was our target of Minnesotans 65 and plus to be vaccinated, and we exceeded that late last week.
Now, vaccination sites can invite the next priority group, which are people with high-risk conditions.
Our demand was going down to 65 plus, and now with these new groups, it's back up.
North Memorial is currently using the old Target building in Brooklyn Center off Shingle Creek Crossings as its vaccination site. You don't have to be a North Memorial member to get your shot here.
It provides ease of access. It's right on the bus line, so people can, get on the bus. We've got the largest transit station here in the metro right here that's just a few blocks away. So this is, I think, just a great addition for our community.
Doctors say the large building space allows people to socially distance. The entire process takes about 25 minutes from registering to getting the actual shot and then waiting 15 minutes in case you get an allergic reaction. Doctors say on average 500 to 700 people a day come to this vaccination site.
We're doing about 2,500 a week is what we're averaging. A lot of that is really dependent on what allocation we get from the state.
Mayor Elliott says there's hope in the vaccines, but he encourages people to stay patient.
Let's stay the course. Let's continue to work together, and we will get through this together.
In Brooklyn Center, Pu Yang, CCX News.
A big step forward. That's what the chair of the Metropolitan Council is calling new potential route options released Thursday for the Bottineau light rail line. The communities impacted by the route options remain the same, with one exception. The new options would leave out Golden Valley and better serve North Minneapolis. The route would continue to go through Robbinsdale and Crystal, but instead of sharing space next to existing BNSF Railway train track, the rail line would be put on County Road 81. The Brooklyn Park portion of the route is expected to remain the same. Project leaders will hold virtual town hall meetings to gather input starting March 25th. New Hope police will soon be required to wear body cameras. The department currently uses dash cameras, but New Hope decided to acquire body cameras this year because the technology has improved and costs have come down. The state now having laws in place about data privacy also factored into the decision.
There's no recording device, camera, that's going to see and clarify everything. But this is an improvement above the digital dash cameras. This is actually on the officer. So this will be another piece of information to help see the whole picture.
The department will purchase 34 cameras, one for each officer, at a cost of roughly $150,000. The officers will begin wearing the cameras later this year. The Plymouth Creek Center will soon have a new name. This week, the City Council voted to change the name to the Plymouth Community Center. City Council members say the name change would clear up any confusion of what the facility is. The facility is currently undergoing an extensive renovation and expansion that will eventually more than triple the square footage. The construction will happen in 2 phases and wrap up by the end of 2022.